Hey, this is James from All Hail Internal Combustion. We ain't been putting out a lot of videos lately because things have been crazy and parts been coming in slow, and we've been trying to get our own crap under control for a while and just focus on that. So here's what's been going on around here. The 86 Dodge still runs great. Is about to throw the front drive shaft. This thing takes really weird U-joints that, if you get the ones that the stores recommend, they ain't the right one. And the other ones they recommend, they ain't the right one. So we got a 4x4 place around here that we're going to get a U-joint for, and we'll do a video of doing that and getting this thing back up and running. And we're at the point now where we barely use this truck, so we're thinking about putting it under historic tags and kind of retiring it sort of off the road until we really need it. Our poor little Honda Civic doesn't have any power left. We ordered a ring set for this. We're going to go ahead and yank the engine out of it pretty soon and hone the cylinders and re-ring it, because that is 90% of our problem. We just don't have any compression left in this poor thing. It's tired. Everything else is great. So we're going to go ahead and do it that way, and hopefully the bearings are good. If not, we'll be putting bearings into it. And this is only temporary. This motor isn't going to live in this car. This is just to get it moving again, because it gets 40 miles to the gallon type of thing. So we'll be posting video on that whenever we get to it. And the Ford. As you can see, we got a front wheel off of this thing. Let me get down in here. We started to hear grinding noise from the passenger side of the truck, and it was the brakes. That side is tore up. So we either had a bad hose or a hung caliper. So what we did is we just said screw it, picked up a new brake line, picked up a new caliper. We got a brand new brake line we're going to go ahead and put on the other side. We got 2 rotors on order, new pads, new bearings, new dust seals. So we're just going to go ahead and do the work that needs to be done on this thing, because most of you know I have a brake machine that'll cut rotors, and by the time I cut that thing down, there would be absolutely nothing left of it. So new rotors it is, but they're on their way. They should be here on Friday. Here's the shoe that was on there. It was learning how to weld, but it's all good. This truck needs some service anyway. It's still a daily driver for the most part. My son just switched over to his other truck for work. So we're going to fix this one up, because we plan on keeping this truck. So we're going to clean everything, repaint the backing plates, get all the metal particles out of there, you know. Typical thorough brake job. And we'll be posting a video on that pretty soon. And we still got the Firebird here because our boy is still down. And we found out that there's a piece missing out of the evap system up under the tail end of this car, because you get a whiff of gas every once in a while from it. And we are trying to track down that part. It's basically a purge valve, but nobody's listing it anywhere. So we might have to go with something aftermarket, but still running great, still driving great. I think we need to do a water pump thermostat and idler pulley for the serpentine system, because it's starting to chirp. And our boy's on the road to recovery, so pretty soon he should be able to drive his own car. And of course, we're still working on the old Prelude. We just got the parts in for that last night, so we're going to start cracking on this thing, doing the front seal and getting it all buttoned up and put back together. and I went and picked up a brand new snazzy bottle of carbon dioxide argon mix. I'm finally going to hook my welder up for gas because I want to run thinner gauge regular welding wires so I can do some sheet metal work, because the flux core and that welder is just burning everything up. So I got to modify my welding cart, hook this in, and I'm good to go. That's about all that's going on, and I still got my truck out there that I'm trying to get patched together to sell. So we'll see what happens. But that's what's going on here, and we're going to be dropping some videos shortly because we're going to start back on this Prelude, hopefully get it running, back on the road, back to the customer, out of the garage. All hail internal combustion. Like and subscribe.